Johnny Fratto while I'm waiting for you real quick. Hey, Johnny, I don't have much time, but what is this? You're representing medicated...
I just wanted to touch base with you and tell you that Medicated Pete did a great job on that movie, Dead on Arrival.
Now, when did you start representing Medicated Pete?
Well, I actually don't represent Medicated Pete, but somebody called and, they were looking for Eric, and, it was one of those things that Eric didn't want to do.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Wow. Again, a job that went to someone else.
Pete had called, and so, they already had Medicated Pete in mind anyway. So I figured, why not,
What was the role again?
Well, the role was a good role. It was a part of a guy that, it's a remake of the old movie Dead on Arrival. So he Medicated Pete got love scenes with a hot girl and everything. It's pretty wild.
And what was Eric's objection to the movie?
Well, he didn't want, like somehow the guy's a killer or something, and he didn't want to be involved with being a killer.
Oh, hold on a second. Eric, you there?
Yes.
I didn't know you... I had no idea you were offered the role.
Shut up. I'm going to claim bullshit on what Johnny is saying. He never once approached me with this role.
Yeah, but you never said to me. I did approach you. I said, would you be...
No, you did not.
Didn't I ask you, can you be a killer? And you said, no, I'm not capable of being a killer, even though it's pretend. And I told you, Eric, even though you can't really fire a gun, you could still fucking pretend to fire a gun. Nobody knows that you can't fire a gun. I mean, the one guy in the fucking Forrest Gump that had one leg. Do you think they really cut that guy's leg off to make him have one leg?
Eric, can I just say something? Can I jump in here listening to this? And I'm sure George Takei is aghast at this.
He's mad at George, too, right now. I just heard a message that he was yelling about George.
Oh, really?
Why is he mad at George?
Tell him, Mary.
All I'm going to say is I have to respectfully disagree with George's opinion on the fact that I'm not an actor.
You're not, because George hit it right on the head.
I know.
You cannot possibly... You just lost a role to Medicated Pete because of your attitude. You're Eric, if you're serious about acting, your attitude is crazy. You're playing a character. If you play a gay, psychopathic killer, it doesn't mean you're gay or a psychopathic killer. It just means you're playing a role. All right, listen.
You want a role written for you, specifically, and you won't be any other character other than you. That's not acting.
I have my name in credits of TV shows. They don't fucking do that for extras. I have had my name on the back of DVD cases. They don't fucking do that.
Yeah, because I get you these roles that are tailor-made for you. Medicated Pete just took a great...
I am a fucking actor.
Eric. Eric.
For 10 damn years.
What?
Eric, wait a minute.
Wait, Johnny, hold off a second. Johnny, hold off a second. What, Eric?
I've been acting on this damn show for 10 damn years.
Acting what?
This is not my real personality, you dumbasses.
Wow.
Well,
this is acting.
Then what is that? Wait a second. Then what is the real Eric? What is the real Eric?
A nice, easy to get along with person.
Oh.
Then prove it. Reveal the real Eric.
I want to see that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we'd love to meet him.
Eric's a shit cock.
I do myself.
All I know is I get letters from the real Eric every day. He sounds like you're demented.
Eric is Medicated Pete didn't call me a motherfucker one time during this whole deal. That's A. And
So,
B, Howard, you did get Eric another job because Eric got a job on a TV show on FX called Legit that came from you.
Right.
That's a brand new, and that came from you. So
And Eric didn't want to tell us that.
he's
Right.
taking that role, except for that the time ain't right, and we got to readjust their schedule.
Eric, so you lost a role that that Medicated Pete took, and he got to make love to a woman in it.
Oh, shit. Because Johnny did not tell me about this till an hour or two
the part
ago.
about the killers. You had to be a killer. You told me...
Would you have taken the role? Seriously.
as a killer, Howard.
Would you play a killer?
Yes.
Who has to shoot a gun?
And who makes out with a woman?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bullshit!
No, he says he would have, but all right. Listen, guys, I can't go over this again. I mean, Eric.
I predict that medicated Pete will be the next Norman Fell. You wait and see.
How did medicated Pete do with the role? Because
they said he hit it out of the park.
Wow.
They said he hit it. And by the way, Howard, I also got, Eric, a sponsorship deal with Eco Solar, the people that make the solar cases for the iPhone, a solar case.
Eric, are you jealous at all of medicated Pete's new success and his relationship with Johnny Fratto?
Yes. Yes. I'm being abused, threatened, and harassed on Twitter. And it's his job as my manager, agent, and PR person to stop that bullshit.
Is this the real Eric I'm talking to or the actor Eric?
A mix of both.
A mix of both. All right.
Well, how the heck are we supposed to know who we're talking to?
Well, that's why he's a masterful actor.
I'm saying, but Robert, how do I know who I'm talking to on Twitter? There's 9 million people on Twitter. How do I
You can't control Twitter, Johnny.
Just because I'm a little annoyed with it, but I'm fascinated at the same time. Eric, answer the question. How could Johnny protect you from negative comments on Twitter? I'm curious.
On Twitter.
Like any other PR person protects their client.
How?
They dispute the bullshit that is being said about.
Yeah, but I have an agent.
Oh my God!
I have an agent. I get terrible comments about me on Twitter to the point that they drove me off of there. How would my agent doesn't go on Twitter and defend me?
Yeah. And Howard, he got a big sponsorship. He got a great sponsorship deal with the company.
No, I heard that. I heard it already, Johnny.
No.
I'm just trying to get to... All right. Look, guys, I got to go. Congratulations to Medicated Pete and his acting role. Eric, sorry to hear you missed out on a role. You got to loosen up. Thanks.
He did get a role, though, Howard. He got FX. He got on FX from you.
All right. Eric and Johnny, thank you, and I hope your relationship continues. All right. Thanks, guys.
And what about that, George?
Tell the thing about it is this Donald Trump, don't let him fuck it. There's more pussy for him. Let everybody be gay.
Absolutely.
It makes more girls left out for everybody else.
I told him that too.
Right, Johnny. Johnny's very wise. Eric, you'd be smart to listen to Johnny. All right, thanks, guys.
Johnny, what about the $1,000 bounty that the eco company wants?
Oh, okay. I'm not going to say listen to the endless plugs that these two.
Geez.
I mean.
I guess that was Eric the businessman.
Eric the businessman.
Well, he's not an actor because...
Hey, Johnny, what about the $1,000 thing that Eco said? Like I'm some sort of schlub.
Bounty.
Why don't all my sponsors just skip buying commercials and just go to Eric?
Eric.
Eric and Johnny directly.
Oh, dear.
Hey,